On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Band bass like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning. What is going on, Otter Gang? Gang. Let's go. It's Monday, baby. What is going on, everybody? Good morning. Look at all you beautiful, hairy otter people. What's going on? Good to see you. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend, touching some grass, touching some whatever you're into. Thank you guys for being here. Beautiful Monday morning. Look at all you beautiful people in the chat. Bitcoin, popping, locking, dropping, man. Up, down, all around. Bearish divergence, bullish divergence. We'll see what we can find today. At least there's a little bit more volatility. NASDAQ all-time highs. Whew, is it going to continue, or are we going to get that nasty pullback? Ooh, we'll see. Let's get into it. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for being here and supporting the channel. Let's say good morning to all you beautiful people. What is going on? Bitcoin trying to push back here. A little pump and dump here to start us off. We'll see what we find. Look at all you people, man. Good morning. Let's go. Dusty, Crypto King. Hell yeah. What's going on? Rashad. Good morning, everybody. Crypto Rob, Lunar Beach is in the chat. What's going on? Today is the Mods Day. It is the last day of the month where we trade for our mods. Okay, so we're gonna try and make some paper money here for the mods. At the end of the day, I always give them at least $50 each. Okay, at least minimum. They gotta eat too, right? So we love our mods, and we always try to support our mods. But today is Mods Day, so we be trading for the mods. Hopefully we can find some good trades and support our moderators. Good morning, Titan. Rena, good morning, Loco. I don't know why why YouTube, the chat still got people's like full on like name thing going on here. So don't got your regular names going on, but Albert, Radjag, Gukka, can't miss that. Crypto Michael, what's going on? Alexandra G, good morning. I hope you had a beautiful weekend and have a wonderful day. Good morning, gang. Much love to you. Thank you for being here, Alexandra G. Always in the chat. Always support. I don't know how you do it. We love you for it, though. Noob Gecko, what's going on? Seymour Lady, David Brumbelow. You know, I think Alexandra G is one of those people with like 1,000 phones on the wall, and she just doing it, you know? David Brumbelow, my man, what's going on? Good morning. Back to lurking and pretending I'm not here. What's going on? Seymour Liddy, let's get those likes up to the watchers, everybody. YouTube may be able to demonetize us, but we'll still make money. It's all right. It's all right. We don't need your monetization, YouTube, but you know, we would appreciate it. We try our best here to protect people from themselves in the crypto world. I think that's the hardest thing. Call me Dave. What's going on? Travis, David Brumbelow, Quick Smoker. What's going on? Good morning to you. The gang coming through. Gene, J Violet. What's going on? Buck. I owe you a phone call, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me schedule you. I'm going to full on call you today at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm putting you in the schedule right now. I'm sorry, Buck. I am not a flake. I've been a bad friend. I need to call you. I'm sorry, man. I'm putting you right in the calendar right now. Right now as we speak. I know I'm a bad. If I don't put it in, I don't do it. So I'm doing it right now. Right? Okay. 2 o'clock. Call Buck, you idiot. Okay? Save. I'll be calling you at 2. I'm sorry, Buck. Much love to you, bro. Good to see you in the chat. Muckin, what's going on? Paper planes. I know that's you, man. I know the emoji. I know the picture. What's going on, bro? David Brumbelow, what's going on, man? Good to see you. You're inked in. You're not even penciled in now, Buck. We'll talk it too. Jay Violet, what's going on? Brave Dave, David Brumbelow, Ryan Smith, good morning to you guys. Vigil, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you guys for being here. What's going on? Wave Cypher, my brother. From another mother. Benzie boy. Ooh, watch those Benzies, buddy. Avioshi, Titan Packs, Andrew Cameron. Let's do a poll. How was your weekend, everybody? How was the weekend? Did you trade? Did you touch grass and money? Did you bored? And then other, let me know. All right, you guys let me know in the poll. It was a half decent volatility weekend. I mean, did you guys see Pengu? Did you guys see Pengu? Ask my community. Ask the gang. Did AlexOCrypto tell them about Pengu? Ask them. Ask them. We were ready. Pengu. You guys know I've been buying the stupid pudgy penguin thingy down here and down in here. Pengu. Ask the community. We were ready for it. Almost 2x'd. I'm telling you, the penguins are going to take over the world. Me and my igloo, we just had this intuitive, just kind of like how we had, before that pump before, we had this feeling about Turbo. Ask people about Turbo, too. Oh, buddy. Ask them about Turbo when we took Turbo. Oh, my God. How about that? How about that Pengu thing? How about that Pengu thing, guys? Yeah, you guys know. Pengu exploded. We were calling it the whole time. Wild. Wild. So good to see everybody here. Philly Skills, what's going on? Good morning. Matta, Golden Child, good to see you. Al Jr., A Cozy, the Pinkertons, Mr. R Pink. Good to see you. Paul Caruso and the gang. Yo, good morning, Philly Skills. Andrew Cameron, my man, what's going on, Titan? Good to see you as well. David Brumbelow. Are these helmets? What are these, David Brumbelow? Good to see you, man. What's going on? DDT in the chat. Another mod, Yonel. Good morning to you, Keith. We were ready for the penguin. Had a great weekend smashing the swings Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and making it again today. Let's go, Alpha Petrol Heads. Let's go, Ace of Hearts. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mr. Brumbelow, the man below. I got you with some emojis, Brumbelow. There you go, man. Legend. Absolute legend. Let's see those otters in the chat, everybody. It's Monday. Let's go. Let's go. Shamitras, good morning to you. Brave Dave, B-Rad, Ace of Hearts. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I mean, we were ready for that Pengu coin, but holy smokes. Good to see you. Bam Bam from the, I'm assuming, Candle Mafia. Good to see you, man. Dream big. Good to see you. Candles in the chat, otters in the chat, whatever's in the chat. Let's keep it going. But Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. What are we going to do with you, buddy? All right? What are we going to do with you? We might as well go over and trade the fart coin. There was a nice fart coin trade setup, too, that we had off of the lows here at 94 cents. But we don't need to get into that. We don't need to give the people the FOMO about the best otter gang in all of crypto. But, you know, this is how we roll. Looks like we're getting a little pushback in here. We got a little bull div at the lows in here. Now coming for the... So this is liquidity, right? So when we're looking at this, and how are we going to trade this, AlexOCrypto? You talk a big gang. You talk a big gang, but how are we going to make money off this, right? And it's simple, right? It's very simple. You wait. Everybody hates me for it. You got to wait. If there's anything you will get out of me on this live stream, you know it's going to be, hopefully, patience. Patience will prevail. It always does. If you're not sure, don't take it. If you don't have the probabilities in your favor, the market will humble you. So we have a lot of liquidity along these lows in here. Okay, you can see all these higher lows coming up, right? So we also have like this very choppy sideways momentum in here that has held. And we have pump and dumps. We said, you know, as long as we don't lose these lows yesterday, we said you could long this, and there was a nice long last night up to the top. And guess what it produced? It produced, not only did it produce a bearish divergence, but more importantly, my friends, it gave us an absolute beautiful weekly candle, okay? Now, why is a weekly candle important? Because when we look at this, right, when we want to push, we want to see strength, right? We want to see strength in the move. My only concern right now is the weekly volume. You can clearly see weekly volume is declining. Okay? Weekly volume is declining. Weekly volume was declining. This is my only concern, okay? I'm not a bear, but the weekly volume is declining. Just putting it out there. Don't get mad. Don't shoot the messenger. So we want to see power, right? We want to see strength. And guess what? We're coming into that summer lull. So a good candle push is going to be very nice, okay? August tends to slow down, but is typically bullish in the halving year. In the year after the halving, Augusts are typically bullish. Typically. September is kind of like a nothing burger. So these 2 months, if we could survive or pump these 2 months, hey, we might just do all right, because it is the 30th today. So we will get our monthly candle, and it doesn't look too bad, right? 3 white soldiers looking pushed. Okay, so not bad. However, for today, when we get into today, we have a couple of good things. That weekly green dot starting to print, okay? Not confirmed, but weekly green dot starting to print. Looking good. 3-day, looking good, pushing back. Daily is teetering. Why do we say teetering? Because when you have the daily like this, and it's ramping up, okay? And we have good stochastics, but you have lower highs on money flow and resetting happening on VWAP. This VWAP we need to pop, okay? And we need to see a higher high on our money flow. That would give me, you know, confidence. I'm like, about this. Okay? Because if we look at this, we can draw our little trend line here. And what have we done? We're at the top of a flag, right? We don't have to be rocket scientists to be traders, right? If we go regression trend in here, we just flag it, right? So buy low, sell high. And guess what? We're at the highs. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't shoot. So let's try to be patient. Let's try not to be too overly bullish. I want to be bullish too, guys. I am so wanting to be bullish. But I have to do a checkup from the neck up, right? And that's our job as traders. Our job as traders to separate the hodl bags from our trading bags. Must be separate. Must. And if you can do this, you can rotate profits into the hodl bags. That's the fun part. Okay? And I highly suggest it's mainly Bitcoin. Never financial advice. But they must be separate. We must be contrarian. We must be bearish at the highs, bullish at the lows, and vice versa. Not easy to do. Because you go on Twitter and people start posting like, whatever. I can go on Twitter for 3 seconds. And, people like bullish posts, right? So you get all these. As soon as you post something bearish, forget about it. They're all after you, right? They're all after you. They're coming for you. You're a bear. You don't understand the cycle. Yada, da, da, da. I'm like, okay, go ride your bicycle on your bike. Piper. Yeah. Everybody was screaming at Piper when Piper sold right here, and all of you guys were crying. Okay? Piper sold here, and everybody yelled at him and started calling him Pie Bear. Okay? They did. And guess what? Pie Bear, I know this because I see him in the chat. He flipped bullish here. I would say this would be a pretty good place to, flip. Anyways. I bought at 81,000. Okay, so we're all happy. The proof's in the pudding, man. But if you can separate it and you can just go off of the data, right? The data, not the data, but the data, then you can make money, right? And I think it's having that mindset, right? If you can't, if you think it's up only and you're going to get caught with your pants down and you're not going to have a stop loss, and then guess what? They're going to take the elevator down and they're going to liquidate you. That's just facts. That's just facts. Now, when we go into our 12, the 12's okay, but the 8 does not look good. Okay, so you don't have bearish divergence in here, but you do have a trigger wave down. Really stalling out here. Money flow looks better, but VWAP's resetting. So a mixed bag on the 12. The 8 hour here, this was trying to bear div. Now we have a higher high and a higher high. So we may need to see one more little. That would be bearish. But we are still in an uptrend, so let's treat it as such. Okay, so let's just try to be reasonable here. Stuck in the middle. I am looking for longs right now. We have a little retracement this morning. Nice push up, retest of highs, coming back in, looking for continuation here. We'll see what we get. No trade as of yet. A little bit of patience. Okay. Going into our 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is where I like to set. Look at how this is ugly, man. Look how ugly this is, man. They've really made people wait. Okay, which gives me an idea that they could push it a little bit higher. That we could come up into our high here because we haven't swept it yet. I don't know why they didn't take this. This is the price action that drives me a little bit nuts. And the Discord knows that we've had a sell wall here. So you've had 2 opportunities on the weekend to sell. Okay, we also gave a long idea from down here on the weekend in the Discord. So, and then Brewberry has been absolutely slaughtering the market as well in the Discord. So But I'm really surprised we never came for this high. So guess what? I would like to see it taken. Okay, a little sweepy sweep. And when they stall it out like this, we know that there's a lot of leverage in here. A lot of leverage longs, right? Typically, what they will do is they will send it, and then they will rug, and then they will go. Typically. If this, then that. Prepared, right? We want to be a prepared trader because then we're profitable, right? Plan and execution, always. So the 4 hours looking a little bit toppy here, but money flow is looking better. Overextended on our VWAP could push up into the later part of the day. Okay, so we could see some bullishness coming in this afternoon. The two is creeping up. This looks good. Money flow is coming out, but the 2 is creeping up here. There's the bear div that we just talked about. Okay, bear divs typically return to where they started. Okay, so if it started here, it's pretty much come back down to where it started. I wouldn't be surprised if we swept any of this liquidity in here. At least. Let's mark out this low too, just so that we have it. And we are prepared. Couple of good trades last week. Doing really well lately. So trying to stay patient in this very, very tweet-driven, tariff-driven market, right? We need to be aware that there could be a tweet at any time. A tweet at any time. That's hard to say, guys. And then we got this 1 hour trigger wave trying to push out. 1 hour trigger waves clearly have been pretty strong. Look at these ones, right? 1 hour trigger wave, 1 hour trigger wave, 1 hour trigger wave. Okay. Currently getting one. Hanging man candle engulfing right now. Can we get a pushback? Looking a little bit strong right now. So a little bit of patience right now. We're not in somewhere where I'm looking generally for a trade. We have VWAP coming down here. And we are also stuck between our previous day pivots. Okay, so we have our previous day pivots. You can see them right here. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, so our open, high, low, and close, they're all, we're in the middle of that. We're in the hot dog zone. Okay, bull div in here. Higher low, continuation to VWAP, possibly. Bearish divergence, rejection down. Lots of options here. We'll see what we get today. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this week. Last week was a little bit of a pain in the arse with the volatility. Remember how slow it was? Whew. You guys remember how slow that was? Well, guess what? We're there again. We're there again. Okay, coming into the monthly candle close as well. Okay. But we are slow right now. So what does that require? It means that price is going to take a longer time to play out. It means that when it moves, it's going to be aggressive. So how do we adapt to low volatility, right? Well, you typically go half a position size, give yourself a little bit more wiggle room if you want to enter aggressively, or you got to wait. You really got to wait, and you have to have clear invalidation that's going to say, hey, man, if price goes here, I am wrong. If you do not have that, you're gambling. That's straight facts. Okay? We got 240 people in here and 70 likes. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind just giving that thing a little Jerome Powell tickle, I would appreciate it. That would be cool, man. I'd appreciate you giving me a little bit more love on that like button. And we'll continue to kick ass and take names, guys. I'm very grateful for you guys being here and hanging out. We're prepared. We'll see what happens with the market here. We have a couple of ideas, a couple of areas that we're interested in. Right now, it looks like we are getting a rejection from this bearish divergence. Big old fair value gap rollover here. Okay. And we'll see how we go. Now, coming up this week, we definitely have a couple of interesting things. We got a lot of job stuff, okay? So jobs tomorrow. Nothing today, guys. I mean, some Chinese and German stuff. I don't know, probably important. Didn't really affect price. So Tuesday, Jolts, ISM, okay. Thursday's the big one. Unemployment rate, ISM, non-farm, okay? Thursday's going to be the doozy. So Tuesday, Thursday this week's going to be a fun one. We're ready. We'll just send you guys over to Piper Academy so you guys can learn about stuff like that. I ain't your guy for that. That's one thing I will never do, is I will never tell you something I really don't use or don't do. What's going on, Pie Bear? Good to see you, man. Army Piper in the chat, my man. God bless. Hopefully all is well. Our Pink, good morning. And all you lurkers in the back there, I see you guys lurking in the back, not saying good morning. I would appreciate a good morning. Don't pull over on the side of the road just to say good morning. Okay? I understand some people are driving and trading, but make sure you guys are saying good morning. Come on, guys. See some otters in the chat. It's Monday. Let's have a positive attitude. I think that's key coming into Monday, trying to navigate these charts. It's never easy. Good to see you, John Foster. Much love to you. How's my 107 stablecoin doing? Yeah, it's interesting, eh? Curtis Hill, good morning. Yukon, good morning. Good to see you, Bull Runner. Good morning, Froth Dog says dump it. I think we could dump it. I would like to see a little bit more of a... I would like to see like them get the bulls like really happy right here. Do one of these. And then like SFP breakdown. And then just rug everybody. I'm sorry, but that as a trader, this would be like everybody hopium in the morning. And then absolutely crush everybody's. But we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't matter. Up or down, side to side. And remember, separate. HODL, trading. Must happen, okay? It must happen. Otherwise, Otherwise, you can be like the other 90% of the people who do not succeed doing this, okay? There's a reason why only a few, I would say 5%. I would say like 10% people are break even, and then like out of that 10%, maybe 5% are profitable. And then there's that 1% that are like replacing their income. It's not an easy game. We're looking at candles on a chart and pressing buy and sell. Right? Managing risk is your number one priority. Preserving your capital is your number one priority. This is never financial advice. I'm just some weird Canadian guy in an igloo who's been doing it full time for over 2 years now. That was before we had a paying Discord, before we charged anybody anything. So you do your own research on who you listen to. Okay? Today is the mod stream. So any profits that I do make today from trading will go towards the mods. At minimum, the mods will get paid. They always do. But today is the mod stream. What's going on, Crypto Pollo? It's been a while, man. How you been? God bless, bro. Safir, good morning to you. AV Yoshi. We do have a... What's going on, Milan? We do have a Discord live today later on in the day. Looking forward to that. Hanging out with the gang. We're doing a couple of lessons. We're going to do a chart prime lesson today in the Discord. We're also going to do all of the... we're going to refresh our altcoins and key ideas, right? All that good stuff. What's going on, Matt? Good to see you. Back for a few months. He took a break. That's good, man. Taking breaks is so important. It's so important. For me, when I take a break, because I have the show, I come here and I'll trade half a position size or whatever. I will definitely I definitely size down. I still show up, but it's important to definitely take a break, refresh, reset. That's why I will come on for like an hour on Saturday and an hour on Sunday to refresh the Discord, and that's it. Because I got to keep my cup full so I can pour into other people's cups. You know, it's that analogy. You know, you got a cup here and you got to keep that glass pretty full so that I can pour into my glass into all of the beautiful little otters' glasses. Okay, I gotta keep filling up their tanks. So I gotta fill up my tank so I got enough agua to fill up their tanks. Okay, so I really try really hard to fill that tank as much as I can over that weekend. Right? I will come on, I'll update, I will set alerts, tons of alerts, so that I do not have to be on the charts on the weekends. So that I can fill up the juice and come on here and be like, gang, let's go, Mo. You know? Because I am excited. I do wake up Monday and I'm not like, ugh. I wake up Monday, I'm like, let's go and help these people and let's kick some ass this week. Right? But you need to recharge, and that's so important. Okay? But we continue to pour. We got the water bottle. But taking a break is so important. You need to reset. You can get analysis paralysis like that, right? Take a step back. Have a trading limit. Don't just overtrade. All those things. It's so important to have balance. Okay. Well, with this pace of price action, I do really feel like I lost my edge. It's just not moving logically. Okay. Like we said, what's going on, Trade Intuition? Good to see you, bro. Hopefully you're doing well, my man. God bless. With that, George, I think, you know, your edge should be defined. So how we look to trade and how I look to trade, it requires a lot of patience, right? I see a candle like this and it's dumping. I want to sell it psychologically, right? I see this push up like here. Here, I want to buy it, right? Is there a trade here? I think a lot of the time you got to, for me, I ask, is this a valid trade setup? Before I do anything, is this a valid trade setup? What do we got, right? We got up only. We got red money flow. Like, there's no reason to be buying this, right? So what is a trade setup? What defines your rules? What defines your entries? Is that have a good R multiple. You're buying tops here, right? You want to, oh, look, bull div, continuation money flow coming in. Okay, SFP of the low, liquidity grab. That would be a valid trade setup. Stop loss below your previous day pivots, looking to come up to VWAP. Maybe that was the trade setup, right? So if this, then that, right? Even here, if you took the trade and your invalidation was the previous day pivot, you'd still make money, right? Valid, right? Bullish divergence. Okay, we get one more little retracement. That's why you use a little bit of wiggle room, and off you went. So when price is moving like it is right now, our job is to wait. And if you can't wait, go like this. Alt-J. I'm looking for a trade in here. I'm looking for a trade up here. Set 2 alerts and F off. F right off. Okay? And that's what you do. Like, you got to have discipline. I'm not saying you don't have discipline, anybody. I'm not saying you don't. You haven't. I don't think you've lost your edge. Even myself, I find myself in this environment. I take profits too early. I'm overthinking the trade, right? And that's just part of the process here, because price is moving slow, which means you have more time to think, which means you have more time to wait for it to either play or to not to play. But if you're risking 1% per trade, and you should be okay with that amount being lost, right? That should be part of your setup in your trading strategy, okay? MetaPlanet bought 1K BTC again. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Moto Savage. Good morning. Good to see you. Safir, good morning. Mab the Great, good morning. Good to see you. Curtis Hill, what's going on, bro? How you been? Easy C, what's going on, man? How you doing? Biking, how was everybody's weekend? You guys weren't about that slow price action. Grass and ass, eh? That's awesome. William Curry, good morning. Good to see you. Biker, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Fekur, good morning. What's going on, Clay the Great? Good to see you, man. John Foster, when's YouTube going to fix this @ thing? Or is it just going to be everybody's new name? Ando Pancho, Matt, what's going on? Curtis Hill, Albert, Rajag. Kudos to the mods. May today's trades be bountiful for you, beautiful people. We could only hope. We got a little SFP going on right here. Very slow, painful volume. Okay, looking at the NASDAQ here. Rolling over with the ES. So, I mean, massive amount of liquidity. Look at this thing, okay? This thing hasn't cooled off. I would even expect us to come all the way back down here, especially after this bullish momentum all the way up in here. So, we'll see what we get, but geez. A little bit overextended in my opinion, and you know our previous high. Let's just mark it out in yellow so we can distinguish where the previous high is. When you break out as such, you typically revisit, right? So let's be prepared. Bitcoin continuing to roll over here, coming into our golden pocket bounce level, first 618. Okay, no trade here, still waiting. We got 240 people here, 109 likes. Thank you guys for liking up the stream, hanging out here. Subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. We're here every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m., helping you guys navigate these wild charts, these wild charts. I do have a vacation planned for July. I am going to England. I'm going to jolly good England. In the middle of the month, from July 11th to the 22nd. All you stalkers out there, leave me alone. I don't think I got stalkers. If anything, I got like mods that will like beat up the stalkers. So that's okay. There's good balance in the force. But I will be doing update videos, and I'll see about going live certain days, but I'm going to try my best to take a holiday. It's really hard for me to do. I can't help it. I love working. I found this thing the other day. Maybe this will help everybody here. This is in my granddad's workshop, okay? So my grandfather, I'll share it with everybody. I think it's cool. I'm going to share it in the Discord, and then I'll pop it up here. Let me do it on my phone here. So I'm cleaning up the basement, and I'm just going through a whole bunch of stuff. Obviously trying not to get too emotional because it's my grandfather, and, you know, he kept all these, like, weird things. My like, hockey pictures and some weird stuff that, like, I didn't even know he had that was mine. But he had this in here. He had this pinned up, and it says work, okay? It says work at the top. If you are poor, work. If you are rich, continue to work. If you are burdened with seemingly unfair responsibilities, work. If you are happy, keep right on working. Idleness gives room for doubts and fear. If disappointments come, work. If sorrow overwhelms you and loved ones are not true, work. When faith falters and reasons fail, just work. When dreams are shattered and hope seems dead, work. Work as if your life were in peril. It really is. No matter what ails you, work. Work faithfully, work with faith. Work is the greatest remedy available. Work will cure both mental and physical afflictions. Thank God every morning when you get up that you have something to do, which must be done, whether you like it or not. Being forced to work and forced to do your best will breed in you temperance, self-control, diligence, strength of will, content, and 100 other virtues which the idle will never know. So, and I think work, you know, we think work is like, oh, we got to work and working for the big conglomerate, stupid boss. No, I think you work for yourself, right? Even if you have a job for an employer, you're still working for yourself, right? Which I thought was pretty cool. because like I work for my family, right? I work for my son. Sometimes when I don't want to do stuff, I got to do it, right? I think that's the hardest. It's like you got to have that next gear, right? You push through, you continue on. And I think at the end of it, you go, how good do you feel once you clean your room? How good do you feel once you go out and water the garden or whatever you're into? You work for yourself, right? You go out and we do work for the almighty dollar, but we also work for ourselves. We also can work towards, skill sets that we never thought we could have, right? We also work on our relationships with our friends, family, and with God, whatever you're into, right? But it's old school, man. It's like an old piece. I'll put it in the Otter chat. Otter talk. But it's all part of it. It's all part of it. It's good to be here. And I'll continue to show up. You guys know that. Oh, man. How we all doing this morning? You guys getting me emotional? Good morning, King Beaver. What's going on, Gonzalez? What's going on, bro? Good to see you in here. Waiting is a very important part of the game. Absolutely. Trade intuition. Good to see you, man. Crypto Rob, good to see you. Big Wig people, I have visions of God candles. Let's go. Let's go. Crypto Rob having visions. He's I don't know. I want what you got, bro. Why do stop limits appear to move the price in futures markets? Oh, I'm not sure, man. That's high quality H2O. Yeah, let's pour that water into one another. Let's all grow together. Gains for life. Good to see you, man. How's it going? Lasers, pew, pew. Crypto Surfer, USA. Grab the gears for the fam bam. Let's go. Let's go. Nothing better than getting done. Yeah, that's the one, right? Greetings from a very hot London. Patrick Swayze. It's hot in London. It's hot. You guys say ought. You don't say hot. You say ought in England. Okay. Off instead of half. Good morning. What's going on? Paul Caruso. There was a God candle image on my toast today. Have you guys ever seen the Jesus toast? You guys... People post like their toast, but it's a sign, man. It's a You get a Jesus toaster? Oh man, too good. I think I'm about to start trading Nasdaq futures. Yeah, it's an option. I've always considered doing a little bit of futures as well. We do indeed say ought. Yeah, my wife says ought as well. It's bloody ought. Ooh. So slow and boring typically breeds excitement eventually. 250 people here. Thank you for being here. So slow and boring. We'll see. A little bit of a flag happening here, guys. No trade as of yet. Bouncing off of our 618. Coming into 845. A little bit of patience here. And we'll see if we can continue. Going through some other things. Let's take a look at around the market. Now, what's really on my eyes, the Russell right now. So I'm looking for the Russell to break out. This would be more of a risk on. Now we've been talking about the Russell back in here, okay? Inverse head and shoulders, looking for this thing to go. Just want to get into expansion. This would be risk on for a lot of crypto as well. So if the Russell can push, looking good. One thing that I am monitoring, okay, clearly happened before, right? So when, we had the, everybody had the flu here, we can see that we definitely, once we got up and out, we got, if we overlay even Bitcoin and we take a look here, we can see once we got up and out, we were gonzo, okay? We were gonzo. So we'd like to get up and out so that we can be gonzo. We'll see what happens. And then we expect a tabletop, and then we dump, right? We have not tabletopped. Okay, you can see how the Russell tabletops up here. It pushes up, then it tabletops, and then it dumps. Okay, kind of like a giant Bart. We have not done that over here. So there's no reason for me to believe that we are topping out. Okay? What we would like to see is expansion. So I push up and out, and then tabletop, and then back down. That would be the top. Looking at dominance. Okay, we had some nice pushes over the weekend. Some very nice pushes, really. Let's get rid of the Bitcoin price action here. We have hit our 786. This is our rejection zone. If we are going to reject, we have our 786 in our platinum pocket here of the macro. If we zoom out. Okay. How high can we go, right? If we're measuring, obviously it's hard to measure this one, right? But we could go into here maybe, right? Something similar to this. And looking for that topping out here, right around 70%. Okay, so there's no clear sign that this is stopping yet. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is the dominance, yes, we're having slight moves on, Pengu and stuff like that, but dominance still really, yes, we have another higher high. We could be diverting here, but we need to see this thing, I would say, break down to about 60. Then we can look for a lower high, and that's where I believe altcoin would start. Not until then, okay? And it's hard to swallow, but, even in here, when we topped out, then we put in that lower high, we went sideways for 3 months. Okay, so if we go back over to where we are now, kind of sideways since February, but no real structure change. Cause for concern? We'll see. I just don't want to get overly bullish on alts just yet. I want to stay level-headed. I hold lots of Bitcoin. I do hold quite a bit of alts, but I'm 80% Bitcoin, okay? So no signs yet. Everything points to September, October, as sad as it is. We may get a little bit of a rally going into end of July, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. Summer lull is upon us. Hi, family. Did you get me some gifts? Thank you. You're so kind. Hey, little man. Baby Otter says good morning to all you guys, so you guys can say good morning to Baby Otter. And Mrs. Otter. I watched Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga, dude. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Waiting for the nice orb to form. Yeah, we'll see. In London, we have a Jesus crumpet. I love those crumpets, man. A little bit of peanut butter. Crumpets. Oh, we got to get crumpets. Oh, my wife just went, oh. Bloody crumpets, mate. It's hot in London, they said. It's not hot. It's hot. My wife just said hot. It's bloody hot. Yeah. They got Swalix. Swalix is sweaty bollocks, by the way, if you're wondering. Yeah. What's going on, Shark Fins? Good to see you, man. Phil, chill. What's going on? Good to see you, Birdie. Still waiting here. So that's dominance. Now, USDT dominance. Oof. I can't keep giving away all of our secrets in the Discord, but we will. We'll give away some. Never all. Never can we give all of our secrets away in our Discord, because it's just fire. It's fire. So we're finding a weird level of support. So we were looking for a sweep of this high. It happened. Then acceptance into this range. So like the price action's very comfortable. Right around 4.5% to about 5%. Okay, this is kind of our comfort zone. I guess we'll make this green. So as long as we stay below this kind of 5% area here, we can expect lower. Now, what's interesting on dominance, we want it to go lower. That's bullish, just so you know. We can flip the chart around here. We'll flip the chart around, okay? So the chart is inverted. We have mitigated this high here, okay? SFP, whatever. But we are forming a double top right now, okay? Which suggests that we could come lower, which would be bearish, okay? Very possible. Final shakeout. I think if we think about the sentiment in crypto right now, okay? I think one more good dump would really shake out a lot of people. If I was to ask myself, one more good dump, I think a lot of people would be like, F this. Because I've gotten messages from some community members and stuff, and they're like, is crypto ever going to go up? Yada, yada, yada. Like, what was your plan when you bought, right? A lot of people, they come in and they buy and they just want it up only, right? And the market will humble you multiple times. So in my opinion, one more sweep, in this case up, to then possibly dumping would be ideal. And this would wreck everybody. Altcoins would look terrible. Bitcoin would hit like... Where would we think Bitcoin would hit? If we lose 105, we're coming to... Yeah. That makes sense. 94. What would you do if we hit 94? Would you buy or would you cry? I think you'd all cry. Lots of liquidity. Just saying. Just saying. You really think this is going to go to Valhalla here? When you have been watching the charts as long as I have, or longer, probably a lot of you longer, right? Does this look like it's if we were one of those YouTube channels? Right here. Are you buying or are you selling? Right here. You see this? Are you buying or are you selling? Okay? What are you doing? Okay? What are you right here? All right? Are you a buyer? Or are you a seller? For me, looking at this, I'm a seller. Probably. I'd be a seller here. So this would be your trade setup. Which way would you go? I'll give you the same generous stop loss. $120. Everybody thinks $120, right? I gotta know, guys. You guys gotta. What is your feels, man? After I've given you a. Does this not look overextended to you? What did this look like to you guys? All right, when we were here. Same question. Are you a buyer or are you a seller? Does this not look overextended to you? This is going to piss people off. People are leaving now. I just want you guys to think, right? I want you to think. Or is it this? Or is it this, right? I got to know, man. I got to know. Guys, I have a plan for my altcoins. I don't know about you, but I'm prepared. Getting the brains working this Monday, man. You guys are all gonna get mad at me. Look, I've made everybody a bear. Oh shit. Oh, I made everybody a bear. I just want you guys to always think for yourselves, right? Right? How many of you guys, I'll put my hand up here because I'm part of this. How many of you guys wish you sold here? I do. I was up like 180,000 on my altcoins right here. How many of you wish you sold there? Put a 1 in the chat. I do. Either buy down here or have some peace of mind. Right? I'm still up on my altcoins, but my God. And I bought my altcoins here. Like, so all you guys know, I bought my altcoins here. 90% of my altcoins I bought here. Okay? So when I say I hold these things, remember where I bought. Okay? I bought out the FTX collapse. That's when I bought. I'm still holding. Huddle. Huddle gang, gang, gang. Oh, man. I wish I didn't buy there. You bought here? Oof. I pray for you. I pray that your bags go at least break even. Let's see how everybody's doing after our little speech. I just wanted to get the brains working. Today is mod day, so all the trades will go to the mods. If there are no trades, I can't force it. Guys, I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to lose money. I can't just deduct money from the mods, okay? I'm going to try and trade here for the mods and make them some coin. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Smacking up those like buttons. 300 people here, 140 likes. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes today. That would be cool. I'd really appreciate it. LBC working his butt off. He's got the Swalix. Phil, chill. What's going on? Good morning, Sharkfins. Good to see you. Kevin Gonzalez. Good morning, Paul. JD. Gains for Life. Travis. Saphir. Sharkfin. Seymour Liddy. Simon. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. all the lurkers in the back. Piper with the 117,883. Let me see if I can find your level. 117,883. I think it's this one, but it's on a different chart. Is it this one, Piper? On a different chart? Or is it this one here? I think Piper gets a little fancy sometimes. Maybe he's doing a 3-to-1 extension, maybe? No. No, we're going to figure it out, Piper. I'll have to pick his brain later. Bitcoin rolling over very slowly right now, everybody. A little bit of patience. Golden Child, trade intuition. Last time I was humbled last session when everything was going up. I felt like a genius and my longs were amazing calls. And then the market trade. Yeah, that's it, right? It'll humble us, right? I think it's so important to recognize, you know, it's hard. Good to see you, HFG. Curtis Hill, Fun Tunes, good morning. Thank you for being here. Lady, Rashad, good morning. Vignac, Squid, Grow. Super, Fairtask, good morning. My coworker showed me some wallets the other day. He has for at least 4 at 7 figures each. And he only makes 30 something an hour. There you go. That's incredible. Right? Nice bags, bragger. Come on, Sharkfin. You know I'm not bragging. DCA in, DCA out. Trend-based fib. He's going to go. I knew he was going trend-based fib. Trend-based fib. Yeah, he's doing this one here. Cycle low. You're starting here. Trend-based fib from low to high to low. That one. No? Or are you going all the way up here to here? Or are you going short into here, then down to here? He's got a sneaky one. Bitcoin's stalling out right now, coming into 9 o'clock. Let's check our hourly, everybody. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Hourly here, suggesting a little bit of a rollover here on our VWAP. Money flow is still creeping up, but not that strong. The hourly, we were looking for a trigger to come back up here, but nothing as of yet. Okay. When something bear divs like this, and then we get a big fair value gap like this, we're typically looking to reset here. So we're looking for something like that. We have still higher lows. So we should be favoring longs. Nonetheless, we have come into our golden pocket retracement zone right now. And we are looking for a potential bounce, but momentum to the downside here, possible break of momentum coming up. Continuation up right now, so possible long opportunity presenting itself. In my opinion, just a little bit of patience coming into market open. We'll see what we get. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out. We're here live every single day, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m., navigating these charts. We got 300 people here on the live. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Scalp and Bitcoin on a daily. Today is Mods Day, so all trades go to Mods. hopefully we can find something nice so we can reward them handsomely. Okay. Our 30-minute here, after our hourly print, red dot, continuation down, money flow crossover to the downside. Not looking too good on the 30 here after that candle close. So a big bearish engulfing candle here on our 30. Continuation down, suggestive. Okay. See if these lows hold. Lots of liquidity in these lows. Wouldn't be surprised if we took this at minimum. Okay. At minimum. We'll see. Then we look to come for these lows in here. Another like cluster of liquidity in here. So we'll see what we get. Patience will prevail. What's going on, Sniper's Nightmare? Good morning to you, bro. All the mods are here. What's going on, mods? Good to see you guys. Sniper's Nightmare, Lunar Beaches, DDT, Tony Soprano, Alexandra G, Nick Musgrave. You guys are all incredible people. We love you here. Granite Grappler, all the people keeping the Discord safe. I'm very grateful for these people. They've been around longer than I've been around. They've been putting up with my stuff for more than 3+ years. So thank you guys for doing what you do. You know I appreciate you. You and JC need to arm wrestle over who gets New York Open stream. Go watch Jason, man. Jason's the OG, man. Always go and watch the person who's been doing it, I don't know, longer. Not longer, but, you know, like Jason built a platform that I was able to, you know, stream. He's been doing it 7 years, man. The only reason why there's, you know, the idea to live stream and trade live, and, you know, there's people like Face, people like Tom Crown, Jason, you know, really setting that, paving the way, right? They paved the way, so we always want to respect the people who've paved the way, right? As long as they're being honest and good, kind people, you know, I will always say go and watch those people, because they've been doing it, man. You know, it's like for me, like, I'm a carpenter, so like as an apprentice, that old guy Luigi who's been doing it for 40 years, he doesn't have to carry plywood, man. He doesn't have to go, you know, and do the insulation job that sucks. He gets to do the trim work. He gets to hang the door, right? And you learn how to hang the door from that guy, right? You learn how to show up every single day for the last 3 years, no matter what the market's doing, and try to help people, right? It's the same, it's how I think anyways. It's my mentality. Right? I'll show up. I'll do my part. You know, and if I get, you know, I was a carpenter for 13 years, journeyman, everything. I get to tell the apprentice to go pick up the doors and put them in that pile. Make sure they're all facing this way, so when I install it, it's easy to do, right? I'm not there yet. I just try to remain grateful because we got 300 people in here, man. That's awesome. I'm very grateful. What's going on, Brewberry? Good to see you, bro. Great. Brewberry was crushing in the Discord. Brewberry's crushing in the Discord, man. Absolute legend. You were on fire all weekend, man. See, that's the thing. We have such an amazing community here. Brewberry, oh, you were just absolutely pajama slamming on the weekend, bro. Great job, man. Great job. So Brewberry's really led the gang over the weekend. You know, Kyle gave a beautiful trade setup as well. The best Discord in all of crypto. I mean, if it's not me, if it's Kyle. If it's not Brew, it's HRJ. If it's not HRJ, I mean, took the long with Kyle. beautiful trade setups, right? If it's not HRJ, beautiful signals trade setups. Whew, buddy, look at that. Okay. And then it's CVO, right? Giving you guys the setups, the ideas, the videos, nonstop fire coming from the Discord. I mean, the greatest gang around. You gotta give it a try, give it a whirl, because it's just incredible. It's just incredible. I'm just very grateful to have created a community, a very affordable, very good community of people who are like-minded, who all work together, kick ass, take names, make profits, baby. That's it. It's never financial advice, but we have an amazing community, and you guys are the reason why, right? Respect your elders in the YouTube space. That's the one, man. That's the one. Good morning, Sniper. Good to see you. Lunar, good morning. Log mode chart and fib. I love that Face comes on at weird times. Yeah, Face is great, man. Face has helped me a lot with my trading. And he sponsored the channel when I had nobody. When I was like not even a fart in a colander. Okay? What's going on, Crusader? Good to see you, bro. How you been? I can't beat Jason in an arm wrestle, okay? That's a David versus Goliath kind of ordeal. That's a losing battle, man. That you pick your battles, and that's one you do not pick. You don't prod the bear. What's going on, everybody? Wick's wife, wifey, what's going on? Good morning. Good to see you. Looking like we might push here and break this momentum. Possible push up for Bitcoin here. Coming into market open. Considering a long here, but are you guys ready to wait forever? Are you ready to wait forever? I typically would look here, though. Candle close above momentum. Jeez. Even considering entering a trade right now just gives me not anxiety, but oh man, you guys ready to watch some paint dry? You guys ready? You boys like Mexico? I don't like this this break here of momentum on NASDAQ. This is what I don't like this. This typically breaks down. I'm going to refresh and get some coffee. And we'll bring in the market open with each other. Got to have a tinkle as well. The coffee ran right through me this morning. But I would appreciate you guys smack up those like buttons. Subscribe if you're new. And have a little dance while I go and fill up my glass and have a tittle. All right?
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves. data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an utter game with an auto flame with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Oh my God, it's moved. Sideways. All right. Coming back into it. What's going on, everybody? So you're selling. Oh, now everybody's buying. Everybody's buying. What one are you? Okay. What's going on, Crypto Princess? Good to see you here. Buck, what's going on, brother? The silence is deafening. We're back. We're back. We're back. Everybody left, though. 291 people still here. Jeez. 172 likes. Yeah. 30 more likes. We can do it. I kind of do it backwards. I always drink like coffee and sugar in the morning, and then with cream and sugar in the morning, and then I drink black coffee after. I've been trying to cut out the sugar afterwards. Good morning, Lightio. Good morning, fam. Good to see you, man. Calling Crypto. Good morning, gang. Let's go, baby. The gang's here. We're waiting patiently, trying to navigate these charts. Oh, man. Coming into market open, what do we expect? Okay, so really sideways, right? Sideways is the way. We can see that, really S&P, FUD, push up. Okay, we look at the ES for a little bit of confluence. FUD, push up, sideways. So we would expect a little bit of sideways, right? I would, not expect too much, maybe a little gap up. Okay, looking at the NASDAQ here, trying to push back, hold this range. So we can see that we do have clear, pretty clear. We would look for the retest of the highs here, which we've had already, right? And then we have our support levels down below, and then our all-time high. Okay, so will it push back? We'll see. I mean, this looked juicy for the long here. Could play. Not something I'm taking right now. I'm not. I would like to wait till market open. We only have 10 minutes till then. Okay, I will probably regret this. Today is a trading day for the mods, so we're trying to stay in the positive here. It is the end of the month, so we will get our monthly candle. So let's prepare for that. The VIX is slow. Okay, the NASDAQ pushing a little bit here, but retesting this downward or this upwards momentum for a possible retest and then breakdown. So coming into some resistance here. The Dixie continues to roll over, which is good. Possibly finding some bottoming structure down here, but, you know, rolling over is good for us. Swear jar has been kept under wraps. Pretty good. We've been doing well with the swearing. I'm going to take that off just so we're not perplexed by someone comes in here and just says, oh, we're longing right now. Don't need those people. It's never financial advice. We're just here hanging out with you guys, pressing buy and sell, hopefully successfully. Very grateful for you all hanging out here. If you do want to take your trading further, you come over to the Discord. That's where it all happens, man. That's the fun. That's the fun. Good morning, One Way. Good to see you, Django. Good morning. What happened in that UFO hearing yesterday? UFO, like smash. Let's go. So I drink Nambe Pambe coffee. Yeah, sometimes I guess. I should be drinking the cream and sugar after so I don't break fast, but I can't deny myself of that good coffee in the morning. What's going on, Cash Oak? You're long on LTC and Crow this morning. Congratulations. Hopefully that's playing out nicely for you. Is there anything that's moving a lot this morning? We got Arrow and Arbitrum. I think Arrow and Arbitrum. I used to hold a bunch of Arbitrum and then I sold it with my ETH. Arweave Arbitrum. Nice push here. Arbitrum pushing here, but damn, you're going a weekly here. Look at this poop coin. Yeah, that's where I sold. Run away. Run away, man. Arrows up today. Hype. Maple syrup. Pith. Gala. Pepe. Yeah, some things. Not much, though. Not much. Looks like Bitcoin's pushing here. Anybody in the long? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you are long. Tia's moving. We're down. Tia's probably down. It's my worst altcoin right now. Yeah, down. That's where Tia's moving. Definitely my worst altcoin. Definitely underwater. Average buy, I think, is up around like 180. Yeah, I'm not touching any more of this stuff. Look at this push. There you go. Momentum break, continuation push here. Trying to get above this high here before a candle close. Coming into market open. NASDAQ trying to push back as well. Coming into market open. We'll see how that behaves. All right. A little patience here. Hondo, Sui, and Trump. Yeah. We've got a bunch of longs in here. Let's go, baby. I can see we justified that pretty well, right? You have a push up here. You have a full retracement into your golden pocket. You have a break of momentum right here and continuation up. So it's very justifiable that you went long there, if anybody did get long there. So I understand your reasoning. Hopefully you come to the same conclusion as I did. I did not take that trade because I just don't like taking that trade with this volatility at this time of day into market open. That's why. Okay, I think the probabilities of this playing out the way you want it drop because we're coming right into market open. And when market opens, all these guys who've been drinking and partying all weekend, they come into the stock market and they make decisions, especially on a Monday. And I do not want to be a victim of their decisions. Okay? We are a little minnow amongst a big ocean of money. And all we want to do is participate safely. That's how I think of it, right? I just want to come in, get my little piece, and run. And hopefully I can. That's what it's all about. But a nice push. Nice push here. 5 minutes till market opens, everybody. No news today. News tomorrow. News tomorrow is coming out. It's a good old manufacturing and jolts at 8:30 in the morning. Or no, that's at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we'll stay a little bit later for our live stream tomorrow and watch the fireworks, get some popcorn for this beautiful volatile market right now. Oh, man. Good long, everybody, though. Monk fruit, agave. Oh, I hate agave. You sound like my wife, Dave. I've tried all these things. I've tried all this. It's better than pure cane sugar, but it's not. Is it better than booger sugar there, Dave? Long. Nice soul trade. Did we give a soul setup? Hey. I mean, we did give 170.37 to the Discord. Oof. My God. My God. Injectives playing out quite nicely as well. I can't give away all of our trades. We did Fartcoin down here. Ooh-wee. You do get access to all these ideas over here in the beautiful Discord. Just saying. Good morning, everybody in the beautiful Discord. Look, Lorelai's here. Good morning, Lorelai and Colin. Thank you for being here. I always say good morning to everybody. Even Cameron. Andrew Cameron. Love you, bro. All these amazing people, man. God bless you guys. Lightio, good morning to you, man. The gang. The gang, man. Everybody says good morning in the gang. We ain't weirdos. And I do expect you guys to say good morning, all you lurkers in the background. Thank you for being here. We got 4 minutes till market opens. 3 minutes now. We'll see if we do want to continue to push here on Bitcoin or if we're going to have a retracement coming into market open. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Subscribe, and if you are new, we're here every single day. And very grateful for all you guys being here and hanging out, kicking ass, taking names. All good, man. It's all good. I shot an 85 yesterday playing golf. I got 2 birdies, guys. Oh my God. There was one hole. It was 300-yard par 4. Here's your tee box. Okay, so here we go. We got a tee box here. We got the green or the fairway that went like this, right? And then we got the green over here with the flag, right? And lots of water here. Lots of water in here. Okay. And I hit the ball. Pin high with my driver. 290-yard carry. I chipped it in. I chipped it and put it for a birdie. So good, man. So good. I was literally like 10 yards from the pin with the drive to the green. All of my friends were out here, 100-yard shot in. They hit. I went right for it, man. I had the cojones to go for it, and I hit an absolute bomb. It was it's pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. for birdie. I was pretty excited about that, man. Nice push here for Bitcoin. 1 minute till market opens. You can't lurk in peace, man. That false move might be sweet. Colin says Discord is a great place to get excellent alpha. Always getting updates. It's great. Thanks to everyone in it. Yeah. No, it's a great place, man. I'm so. I think because we did it free for 2 years, that we've just created such a good foundation of good people. Like, be kind and don't be a douche canoe. If you're a douche canoe, don't bother. We'll just kick you. Like, it's. But if you're kind, you're hanging out. Even the people who are in the free section, sometimes we do just let them in. Sometimes, just saying. Market is open, everybody. Here we go. So SPY flat as gap up. Okay, we gapped up. New high here for the S&P. New high for the S&P. NASDAQ rolling over aggressive. What did we say about that rejection this morning, everybody? What did we say? Tell me trendline don't work. Spot on. Bitcoin's flying nowhere. Big old rug here on the NAS. S&P gapping up. Pretty flat here. Patience. Got continuation here. Let's go, everybody. Thank you for being here. HB, lasers, one way. Nahith. Accidental slice. I hit a high draw. High draw or a straight ball. It really messes me up when I hit a straight ball, though, because I always aim right fairway. Okay, coming down here, Bitcoin. Good morning, Lewis. Good morning, Kyle. Good to see you. Troll Games, good morning. Good to see you. Rashad, Lasers, Dave Digital in the chat. All right, following a little bit of NASDAQery here. NASDAQery rolling over. Bitcoin. Got that trigger wave here trying to push. Looking for a continuation back up to VWAP. We'll see if we do get that. Bitcoin pretty flat here. Got to get a push here. I'd like to see the push here. Oh, yeah, there's an ETH trade setup that we gave as well. Okay, still waiting here. Chop City, guys. Chop City, thank you for being here, smacking up like buttons, hanging out. I'd like to see a push into a... Need to Happy Gilmore. I can do a good Happy Gilmore. I got that swing on lock, man. I love the Happy Gilmore. I even have a Happy Gilmore shirt. Ask the Discord. The Discord has seen my I eat pieces of poop like you for breakfast t-shirt. Okay? I do have the Happy Gilmore t-shirt. Breakout retest coming in. It's a beautiful shirt. That's it, Clay. Yeah, man, we got the t-shirt. Here it is. Happy Sunday. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully we're all doing well and having a wonderful weekend. It's the I eat pieces of like you for breakfast right here. Right there. I eat pieces. And Shooter McGavin's on the front of it. Am I in the way? I'm probably in the way, my big ass head. Yeah, there it is. Right there. weekend. Bitcoin rolling over right now.
Is updating you like a mofo, and you guys had a
coming back down for that
retest.
retest.
Kyle, so congratulations on all your gains there. Just taking a look here, we did come up into our sell zone, and this does create a little bit of an issue going into the beautiful
NASDAQ rolling
Sunday
over
close.
quite aggressively
Okay,
here,
so
guys.
we push and we pull, right? So we've pushed up and we've come back down. That's typical weekend behavior. You typically
Coming for the
do
lows
get that
here.
balance, and then you don't get the CME gap.
Higher high. I do
Okay,
like the
that's
higher
something that
high
we
here,
always,
but really failure
tend to watch for on the
continue to
weekends.
push here.
We always need to be patient.
SPY is
in this
coming down.
situation, but
Retested the highs right now.
we'll see how we go into the weekly candle close. So
NASDAQ
looking at the
dropping
weekly
like it's
candle
hot, baby.
close, what we want to see,
Rolling down to our
like
first
we
level of
said
support
in our previous
on the
update,
NAS.
was to close
Pretty aggressive sell-off
above
here on NASDAQ.
this candle, 105.5.
Like we
okay?
said, we said
and
retest to the
possibly
breakdown,
engulf
right? So
109. Now 109 is a long shot.
how's that going to affect
We were
Bitcoin?
close,
Well, I
but
would
now
look
we
for a
have
retest
since
of the
recovered
lows.
back down. However,
Are we going
a
to
very
SFP
nice
down in
bullish
here?
engulfing
And we have our previous
candle,
day
so
pivots down
looking
here at
good.
107,
Now, a full bullish
200.
engulfing candle would mean
Currently
the
at
wick as well.
A critical
However,
level of
in this case,
support
this
and
is just a
resistance here at
simple,
107.6.
Bullish engulfing.
We'll see if we
candle,
do
but
want
like
to
a
hold
full-on,
here and push up.
Bullish engulfing. would be
Attempt to
that,
come
but
to VWAP, which is
looking good
basically at
nonetheless. Going through market cipher
108,000.
quickly for you guys. As
Right
you
now,
can see, the
Bitcoin
weekly
looking a
is
little
looking to
bit
confirm
a little
crossover of
rubbish,
the zero line on the VWAP,
but trying to hold.
continue
So
its
can it push
onwards
back?
and
We'll see.
upwards trajectory.
Coming
here.
into market
You
open
can
here.
see we are starting to push back.
Thank
so
you,
this is
everybody,
looking
for
like
being
a
here, hanging
positive
out.
candle close.
We'll see if we
We'll
can
see what
continue
this
to
looks like
push.
coming into
Or
Monday
if
morning. We'll have
Bitcoin
that
wants to
update for you
finally
tomorrow morning.
Finally
Going
roll
into our
over.
3-day. Our 3-day here has 3 hours left,
Audio,
so
bro.
this is
Oh.
looking quite juicy as well. Continuation all the way
Is
up.
that Discord
and,
audio?
We would
Sorry,
like
guys. Are we good now? Are we good? Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. You'll forgive me. Nice sweep here. I thought you always liked double armies call. Piper's calling me now. Piper's calling me. Audio's fixed, right? See, I don't keep my headphone in. I don't want my headphone in. I don't need to know no headphone distractions, okay? What? He's doing the Magneto. I'll do the Magneto just like my son is on the live stream. You guys call this the Magneto? We call this the Ben Cowan. My son's doing this right now. It looks like a Magneto helmet. This makes you smarter. My wife did this to my son's hair, by the way. This is called the Magneto. Or the Vegeta. I like the Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite. Goku's a little biatch. Vegeta's where it's at, man. The sound is fixed, right? Put a 1 in the chat if the sound is fixed. Please. Still waiting here. Thank you, guys. All right. I think this will make us more profitable today. We gotta win for the mods, guys. For the mods. Nice pushback here. 24 looks like dog poop. 12-minute money flow is aggressive. Breakout, retest, continuation, double bottom.
No trade yet. Still waiting here. It's just this I would like to see recovered right in here. That's why I'm considering a long, but not yet. 940 coming up. Nice bounce for the Nas. Nice candle here. See if we can continue. This would be the push-up that I would look for. Something like this. Not sure yet though. Let's wait. Still waiting. Could come in sweep at 786 and then go. Nasdaq still rolling over here. Pretty aggressive. Okay, no long yet. SPY's pretty flat. Bitcoin rolling over. Not looking too good for Bitcoin right now. See if it holds here. $12-minute does not look good. The Nas holds here and pushes back. We could possibly be getting long, but we want to see strength here on the Nas. Not seeing it just yet. Still waiting here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, letting me know the audio is great. Sorted that little blip. Okay. Do a funny voice with the hair. I'm just trying to magneto this price action here. Maybe we get out the magnetos. There. Xavier. I'm not going there, guys. I'm not going there. I'm not here to do voiceovers. It's not a voiceover channel. Is NAS directly correlated to BTC? I like to think it's like Bitcoin's like leveraged NASDAQ. That's how I like to think of it. Not perfectly coordinated. I just use it as, there's a couple of things I use it for confluence when trading the open. What's going on, RS Miller? Good to see you, man. Good morning. Good to see you. Trying to hold on here. Not doing a great job, though. No trade yet. Still waiting, everybody. I like sweep of the lows more than anything right now. Unless we can push up, reclaim this 107.6. If we push up in here, reclaim, and start to push, I could get long here into VWAP. SPY still looks strong. Nice push here for Bitcoin. If we engulf this candle, I'll consider a long. Still waiting here. Gonna have orb in 1 minute. New low for the NASDAQ. Not looking good for Bitcoin. Still waiting here. Hourly's flat. Could push up into this high here, but that's a nasty 15 minute. That's nasty 15 minute. Yeah, that's bearish. I'd be cautious here. Maybe you push up halfway down the candle, but orb is in. Pretty tight orb today, so we could get nice trending momentum if we do break it in either direction. Okay, so if we break up, we could go. If we break down, we could go. Be aware if we do go down, we could fake it out. Momentum picking up a little bit here. Can we engulf this candle? 3 minute doji engulfing. Still got a minute and a half on this candle here. Still waiting. Thank you, everybody, for smacking up those like buttons, hanging out here today. We got a whole bunch of you all in here. 370 people on the live, man. Thank you guys for smacking up those like buttons, getting that up over 200. That means a lot to me. Looks like we are rolling over here. Might be losing orb. Like we said, that 15-minute candle is pretty nasty. Halfway up the candle, down we go. Chopping, guys. Just chopping, chopping, chopping. The hopium is that, you know, we're oversold here and we push up with a trigger wave on the 3 minute. That's the hopium right here. If we're talking about hopium, it would be this, right? We get this, we get this. VWAP crossover. That would be the hopium on the 3 minute. Need to see this push in 30 seconds here. I would like a push here, but no push is happening, so no trade. Remains flat, remains flat, remains flat. I'm sorry, mods. I can't force it, mods. I can't force it. Today's the mod stream, and, you know, they're really just taking the wind out of our sails today. Okay, there's our next candle. Another doji, indecision. Wouldn't be surprised if they come for here. 107, SFP. Thank you all for watching Paint Dry with me today, everybody. We have a Discord live later on today. That'll be fun. I'm excited for the Discord live. We're going to do a chart prime session. We're also going to do a little pushback here. Bullish engulfing. Don't get me excited like this, Bitcoin. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Don't you dare. It's trolling us. It's trolling us. It's giving us that hopium. Don't you get us excited, man, on your little green push candle there. Coming back for late longs or late shorts, sorry. Look at that fake out, man. Even in the cruddy, slow, painful price action here, the retest breakdown. Retest breakdown. Break it down now. Losing that low SFP now. No trade. Still waiting here, everybody. SFP of the low. Pushback. Is that sufficient enough to push us back here? It's getting closer to like a 786 retracement here where we could look for that. I would prefer a sweep of the lows, but we could still look for this back up into the golden pocket up in here. Damn, Daniel, this is something. This is something. All red today. Yeah. Nas down as well. SPY flat. Still holding on, but monthly candle close too could be a part of it, right? Don't worry, I will pay the mods. Oh, pushing. Pushing. Come on, baby. Push it. Come on, Biddy. Do your thing, Biddy. And just keep pushing, dumping, pushing, dumping, pushing, dumping. So seven, 8, 6 bounce. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. Like, this doesn't look too healthy right now. There's been not enough volume to really give us a sense of direction. 50-minute nasty. Holding orb, but I don't want to force this, guys. I would like to see either this, long here or here. I would like to see this, short here. I would like to see this, long here. Overextended on the NAS. Most likely coming back into this gap here. Bitcoin breaking down as well. Trapping longs. Bull div, retest. Break it down. It's Mondays, so on Mondays, we're going to send you over to Piper Academy on Mondays. I know it's slow and steady right now, but, you know, Piper will always have something good for you guys in his Monday market morning report. And he always wears his OG swag on Mondays. The OG swag. Love it. Hopefully he can give you guys some insights on this market and the summer lull we're going through right now. We do have a Discord live later on today. That's going to be lots of fun. I will message the mods and we'll figure something out. But right now this is oogly. Oogly. Holding orb though. The hopium holding the orb, pushing to the moon. Stalling out right now. NASDAQ little bounce. SPY holding. ETH ugly. Bitcoin ugly. Patience. Looks like we have to come for these lows in here. That's what it looks like. We need to come here. How low do we go? Anybody's guess. That's what it looks like we need to come for. Possible shorts. That's enough out of me today. I'm not going to force it. You shouldn't force it. Set the trap. Be patient. I'll update the Discord. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here, supporting the channel. Subscribe if you are new. We're here live Monday to Friday. Trading Bitcoin. Okay? Much love. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys in the Discord. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, that flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital.